Hello. Man, I just come on real quick. And when I think about what I was going through that harassment, when I think about that, I get mad. I get upset. And what happens is what it does, it motivates me to come over here and talk to you right now. You know, because I think about the feelings of hopelessness. I think about that fear I had and not knowing what's going on in my life. I think about the time when I called the police and they wouldn't come. When I go to these churches and try to talk to those pastors to find out what's going on in my life, what they do is take advantage of me. When I try to call my loved ones and my family members, tell them what's going on, they laugh at me. Pastors take advantage of me. My family laugh at me. The police looking at me like I'm crazy. And I know I ain't the only one. Man, I can't. For a long time, for years, I thought I was the only one going through this. And the feeling, I'm going to tell you, the feeling that you get when this stuff is going on, it's oppression. This is how you know when there's oppression. See, oppression feels like racism. And racism is oppression. So if you black, you know how racism feel, how it make you feel just less than. And so if you white and you're going through this harassment and this targeting thing and you feel less than, that is how racism is felt. That is the spirit of oppression that has come upon you. Oppression brings depression, so it brings you low. It confuses your mind. So you just ready to go in the house, close the blind down, and get on the website, try to find out what's going on because you got this feeling that you can't explain. I'm trying to help you out real quick so you can understand the feeling, so you know what this feeling is, so you can go to the next level. The feeling that you get is a feeling of oppression, which is the same thing as how blacks feel when when racism come against them, or for somebody from another country, Asia or Saudi Arabia, come over here. That feeling, it's all oppression. The program is to oppress you, to minimize you, to lock you down, make you fearful. You be so scared that you order your food, all your groceries, you do it online. You're oppressed. You really don't go to... You come home from work, such a relief because you made it through the day. But in your mind, dang, you got to go back to work tomorrow. You got to go back out there again tomorrow. You oppressed. Man, we need to break that oppression. We need to break that. You got to break that. You got to break that. Ain't nobody better than you. You know why people oppress you? Because it make them feel better about what's going on in their life. They ain't no better than you. They outnumber you. Wait a minute. They outnumber you, and that's the only reason why you can't take it. And it's so subtle. It's like a death by 1,000 cuts. It's so subtle that it's almost unnoticeable. Until you say, hey, I see you rubbing your face. Do you always rub your face like that? Or you just do that when I come around? Let me tell you something. I don't care how stupid you feel. If you put somebody on spot for secretly harassing you, you got to call that thing out as it happened. And you be loud with it. It's got to be the opposite effect of that. They quiet and sneaky. You got to be loud with it. And you call them out every time. If you're going to the grocery store, or you at the mall, or you're getting your food. When you notice that they're harassment because your spirit, this is how you know when there's going to be some harassment directed towards you directly. Your spirit, energy around you will change. It'll go from this to this. Right? All you got to do is look around. You see someone on their phone. They won't look up for nothing. The whole place going to be on fire. They won't even look up from their phone. And they close. And they sit by you like this. Their ear is facing you if you're talking on the phone or you order your food or anything like that. Because what they do is they send it back because they're trying to learn you. So they can keep you low. Man, let me tell you, the best thing to do is no matter what they say about you or what they do, you got to open your mouth. To be oppressed is to be silenced. You better open your mouth, sir. You better open your mouth, ma'am. You better stand up. You better put them dukes up. You better know how to ask for help. You better ask God for the spirit of discernment. You better ask, the Bible says, ask God for wisdom who gives to all liberally. You better ask for wisdom so you can explain this thing. Man, we in a battle. This is a spiritual battle. So don't try to call the police. Don't be trying to go to Washington, D.C. Don't try to call your congressman. You better call on Jesus. You better ask for some spiritual help. You better pray for your mind. You better pray for what you see. You better pray for your ears, your mouth. Because now is a season. Man, we're going into another season. From 2021 to 2022. It's a veil. And we're about to cross that thing, right? If 2022, you're doing the same thing in 2021, you're going to be stuck. 2022, you do something that you never did in 2021. That day, on the 1st, you go and do something. If you've been ordering your food online all 2020, 2021, 2022, January 1st, take your butt to the store. Because you got to break that thing. If you don't break it, if you're scared, go take somebody with you. If you ain't got nobody with you, man, get on the telephone and talk to somebody while you're to the store. If you can't do that, get you some headphones and listen to some music while you go to the store. Listen to some prayers or get you a scripture and quote scriptures. But you got to do something different. You can't do it 2022 what you did in 2021. 2021 you did less as possible and you stayed comfortable. 2022, in order to come out of this thing, you got to get uncomfortable. Man, you got to stir up your own emotions. You got to break through those strongholds in your own mind. You got to do different things. I know you can do it. This thing is so much of a shock to you. It's just comfortable just to stay in the house. That's the most comfortable thing. if you can get the income on, some of y'all on unemployment, your money finna run out. Pardon me, I had to wet my whistle. Wet my whistle. Some of y'all on unemployment, your money finna run out. You better not wait till the last minute to try to function out there. You better start functioning now. You crazy? And through all this stuff, man, God has given me ability to mentor people that's going through that. I mean, it ain't gonna be easy, but God has helped me to help people to be able to function out there without looking crazy, but walking in authority. You got to walk in authority. So my thing is this: when I come home, I'm just in the house. I don't go nowhere else. So January 1st, what I'm do? I'm walking around my neighborhood in authority. I'm walking. I'm gonna walk that thing. The devil, because if I don't, then I'm gonna, when 2022 come in and kick in, when I ain't gonna come out. I ain't saying listen. I'm not saying that I'll arrive. I got issues too. Are you crazy? Man, because the way it happened to me, man, the way this stuff, the way they planted that seed, the way they hunted me. Oh yeah, they hunted you. They soul hunters. What is a soul? Your mind, your will, and emotions. They took that and they hunted it. And they learned your behaviors. They learn what you like and you don't like. When you get up, when you go to bed, right? Then when it's time, when the investigation is fully has conceived, pow! However they do, they shine lights on me. I ain't been the same since. They shine lights on me at night, and what all that did was drove me in the house because I couldn't figure out what's going on. So whatever drove you into your recluse state, whatever drove you to your isolation state, you gotta break that. I mean, I'm functioning. You know what I mean? I still go, restaurants and go to work and, stove. But my problem is when I come home from the end of the day, I ain't leaving no more. And they've been getting on my nerves. So, but I know if I don't break that habit and get out on January 1st and do something that I haven't been doing, then I'm going to be still stuck. When I come home, be used to staying in the house. And that was a habit that was formed or cultivated during my isolation of that. It ain't like I scared to go outside, but I've been conditioned to stay in the house. We got to break that conditioning. And I just wish that, man, we can get bold enough to come together. Bold enough to articulate what's going on. Like I tell you, quit getting on them doggone hotlines. Quit going to them doggone meetings where they keep on talking about the doggone problem. Your problem is the problem. You gonna go to a place where everybody got the same problem and everybody talking about the same thing? So when you leave the thing, you don't even have no mindset of a solution. You got the mindset of the problem. But you had that when you got there. No, man. Stop talking about the problem. Start talking about the solution. Stop thinking about the problem and start thinking about the solution. brickwallministry@gmail.com. If you got questions, hit me with questions. Man, I'll help y'all out. Leave me a comment if you need an answer to a question. I'll research. I'll do my best because I know. Let me put it like this. I know how I feel to need some help and you can't get no help. Brickwall Ministry is a ministry of help. However I can help, some answers or lead you to, but don't talk about no problem. unless you're trying to get to the solution. We ain't gonna keep on talking about what they're doing. We can talk about what they ain't gonna do. Brickwallministry@gmail.com. Man, God bless you and God keep you.